I'm just going to skip the opening. I was trying to read through it last time, and it's a lot of time to get through, just for it to then decide that it wants to drop every frame. Normally, I name him Link just because I'm not creative. So I'll quickly read off a few of the changes in this hack. This is Link to the Past Redux. I'm not going to list everything. A few item names are changed. A bunch of, like you might be able to tell here in the menu, Link's hair is no longer pink. And Aghanim and the King's actually only in the opening. Maybe I should let the opening play out. But their colors have been changed to match the artwork. And the Uncle sprite's been changed. A bunch of item names have been changed. And probably the worst thing they've done is they changed the Ice Palace to match the Game Boy Advance version. I will restart this and read through the opening. And another weird change is they changed the location of the first flute spot. It sounds like they said it's for convenience, but it sounds like it's going to be pretty annoying. Okay. Long ago in the beautiful kingdom of Hyrule, surrounded by mountains and forests, legends told of an omnipotent and omniscient golden power that resides in a hidden land. Many people aggressively sought to enter the hidden sacred realm. But no one ever returned. One day, evil power began to flow from the sacred realm. So the king commanded 7 sages to seal the gate to the realm of the golden power. That seal should have remained for all time. But when these events were obscured by the mists of time and became legend, a mysterious priest known as Aghanim came to Hyrule to release the seal. He eliminated the good king of Hyrule. Through evil magic, he began to make descendants of the 7 sages vanish, one after another. And the time of destiny for Princess Zelda is drawing near. Right. And anybody who actually reads that opening might have noticed that another change is the translation has been updated. I don't know offhand if it's like just straight from the Game Boy Advance version. I don't remember if they changed it for that version. Just like window here. But yeah, there's a bunch of like little changes mostly. There's also a ton of censored stuff that's been restored. Like there's a Star of David in the, I think the beginning of the Eastern Palace. Help me. Please help me. I'm a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. The priest, Aghanim, has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Aghanim has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the 7 sages seal. I am in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. Fox, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by morning. Don't leave the house. You got the lamp. Now you can light torches and see your way in darkness. I'm not going to go out of my way to try to get everything in this. I'll mention where things are at if somehow there's anybody who does not know this game. There are, in fact, a lot of things that I've learned about this game just watching and playing randomizers that I did not know after years of playing the game. I don't know, that voice. Fox, is it you? I told you to wait at home. Take my sword and shield and listen. You can focus power on the blade. Then release it using the secret technique handed down by our people. Fox, you must rescue Princess Zelda. Our people are fated to do so. But do not fall victim to fate, Fox. I shall always remember our time together. Another thing you have noticed, if you're also familiar with the game, I don't know how anyone could be seeing this for the first time ever on my channel, but the HUD is different. The menu is different. Those are like options I could have picked when I used the patch, but I decided to go, I guess, all out. There's a few other optional things I could have done, I think. But I think those changes set this apart more than just some minor details that are going to be randomly throughout the game. Like, I don't even think I'll notice most of the decensoring. I ran through this whole opening earlier to make sure it patched properly. Although that doesn't necessarily mean it'll be fully playable. I don't remember what hack it was. I played all the way through to Ganon's Tower. Everything was fine. And then one room in Ganon's Tower, there's a bunch of... You got the map. You can use it to see your current position in the rest of the dungeon. I'm only going to read those things once. I got to one room in Ganon's Tower, and it was just like a jumbled mess of tiles that could not be completed. The entire game up to that point was perfectly playable. So, hopefully this one isn't like that. I think that might have been Master Quest or something. I don't think that was the Master Quest. There's actually a couple Master Quests. Maybe it was one of them. I had other problems with the Master Quest that were not related to that. You got the boomerang, give it a try. Like, I'm purposely not reading like the text on how to use stuff, but there's like no text for the boomerang without that. And another change is with the L and R buttons, I can cycle through my items without having to open the menu. You get the big key. This is a master key of the dungeon. It can open many locks that small keys cannot. Thank you, Fox. I had a feeling you were getting close. Fox, listen carefully. The priest is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle. I fear the worst for my father. The priest is an inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. Do you understand? Yes. Alright, let's get out of here before the priest notices. I know a secret path, but first we have to go to the first floor. Let's go. Make you feel a little bad for killing all those guards, knowing that they were magically controlled. I think the Game Boy Advance version made them like monsters in place of the soldiers. I'm hardly an expert on this game, Like I mentioned, there are things that I have learned about this game from watching speedruns, speedruns, but the randomizer particularly, that I had never learned in years of playing the game. There's a secret passage in the throne room that leads to the sanctuary. I'm sure the old man there will help us. I'm going to try very hard to not just skip through the text, since I had planned to read it. But it's just kind of my nature to skip through it. That ornamental shelf should open. Do you have a light? It's pitch dark inside, and you can't see without one. If you're ready, let's go. Help me push it from the left. I also think if you do not pick up the lantern at all, you will still be able to see. I think making dark rooms fully dark is a randomizer thing. Actually kind of wish this added the 4-digit rupees too, but oh well. If I get all the rupees from chests and other places where they're guaranteed to be, I should have plenty for everything I need in the game. Going pretty well so far. After passing through these sewers, we will be very close to the sanctuary. Let's be careful. Well, I shouldn't really say that because I actually just had a big fit of dropping tons of frames and had to reconnect the Twitch to fix it twice. But since then, it's been going pretty well. I didn't know rats were so rich. The sanctuary is just beyond that door. Pull the switch over there. You have to pull the lever to open the door. And again, not reading those controls are leaving a lot out of the message box. This is Link to the Past Redux. It's a hack. It changes the HUD, the menu, the translation, and it adds a bunch of censored stuff back to the US version. Princess Zelda, you are safe. Is this your doing, Fox? Yes, it was Fox who helped me escape from the dungeon when I was captive. The priest said, "Once I have finished with you, the final one, the seal of the sages, will open." Fox, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the priest's clutches. If he releases the seal of the 7 sages, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the priest before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can. I sense that a mighty evil force guides the priest's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the priest is the legendary Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of one of the 7 sages. Maybe he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map. Watch your every move. I am certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. You understand. Okay, here's one of the things that the hack added. The exit to the sanctuary. I have no idea why they took this out. It's just a plain door in the release. Now that would make sense. That's what they. I think that's what they did in Link Between Worlds. That is a lot of little things in it that this was either supposed to have or that they had taken out. Because they really wanted people to feel nostalgic for this game when they made that. This mushroom smells like sweet rotten fruit. You can give this to anyone who wants it. Since I already know where to go, I don't really need to go here to progress the story. But after playing a few randomizers, this is kind of force of habit. You, sir, have you been going through life without one of my hold anything bottles? We'll step right up and make your life complete. I've got one on sale now for the low price of 100 rupees. What do you say, interested? Take one. Goodbye, thanks a lot. Now hold it above your head for the whole world to see, okay? It's good for business. This is a magic bottle. You can store an item inside and use it later. I can't go out because I'm sick. Cough, cough. People say I caught this cold from the evil air that is coming down off the mountain. Sniff, sniff. This is my bug catching net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now I'll lend it to you. You borrowed the bug catching net. There may be some other things you can catch with it, too. Hi, Fox. Elder, are you talking about the grandpa? Okay, but don't tell any of the bad people about this. He's hiding in the palace past the castle. I'll mark the spot on your map. Here you are. I think I'm just gonna buy some bombs. May I help you select the thing you like? Prices as marked. No, I skipped through that, and I had intended to read all the... Well, I'm sure it'll pop up again. I find bombs all over the place. Oh, I start with more than 10 max. Huh. I do know that the hack changed the max to 99 for both bombs and arrows. If there's a fountain where you increase them, there's more stuff to get. You increase them by throwing money in, and every 100 you get to upgrade one thing. I think it's 50, 70 for bombs and arrows. So I don't know what the starting amounts are if I can hold more than 10 bombs to start. Or maybe it's 30. No, it's definitely 10 and 30. In the original, I mean. Because the fairy upgrades them by 40 each. You got some bombs. You can pick up and throw a bomb you placed. Found a piece of heart. I don't think I read that the first time I found one. Doesn't really matter. You're going to see it a lot. And originally in this room, if you don't get all the chests your first time down here, when you come back down to try to redo the puzzle, they're all empty. And I doubt that this hack has changed that. I'm just pointing that out. That's like a screw you if you fail the puzzle. I don't really think I need to walk. Well, there's more items to get along the way, I guess. I was thinking of saving and quitting to get over to the Eastern Palace faster. But there's still more stuff to collect. If you can reach the goal within 15 seconds, we will give you something good. Ready, set, go. This try, your time was 0 minutes and 8 seconds. You qualified. Congratulations. I present you with a piece of heart. Found a piece of heart. Your heart level increased. I think that sign up there just says something about if you have time to read this, and you should be heading to the goal, something like that. I don't really think there's any more to collect along the way to Eastern Palace now, but it wouldn't have been much faster at that point to save and quit, just to get back to my house. There's stuff I can do to the south, but I'll wait until I get boots. I am indeed. Oh boy, Sahasrahla. Yes, Sahasrahla, the village elder and a descendant of the Seven Sages. Oh really, Fox, I am surprised a young man like you is searching for the Sword of Evil's Bane. Not just anyone can use that weapon. Legends say only the hero who has won the 3 pendants can wield the sword. You really want to find it? Yeah. I like how both of those options are yes. Good, as a test, can you retrieve the pendant of courage from the East Palace? If you bring it here, I will tell you more of the legend and give you a magical artifact. Now go forward to the palace. I know we're coming up to another thing that the hack restores. I think it's right inside Eastern Palace. Maybe not. It's somewhere inside Eastern Palace. There's a Star of David on the floor, I believe. And it was in the Japanese version, but taken out of the Western release. Or at least in America. Nintendo of America just kind of love taking out any kind of religious imagery. I think as even into the N64 they continue to do that. Might actually be where the big key chest appears. I thought I read on the hack page that it was at the start of the palace. I almost got it. That's something I learned playing randomizer. The skeletons appear around you in specific spots. You found the compass. Now you can pinpoint the lair of the dungeon's evil master. And if you position yourself at the right spot, one of them spawns inside the wall so it doesn't appear, and one of them will spawn on that pot so it doesn't appear. So you only have to deal with 2 instead of 4. But I botched it a little bit and had to fight 3 instead of 2. Keep expecting those squiggly things to drop stuff. They drop a lot of rupees in my experience. And I'm going to need a ton of rupees at the start of this game. Oh yeah, there it is. Star of David. I guess I've never noticed that just not being there because I play the randomizer sometimes, and it's based on the Japanese version, which still has that. You found the bow, you can shoot arrows until you run out. I should be able to get flippers about as soon as I'm done with this dungeon. I learned a few speed strats playing randomizers. There's a way to kill these guys faster, but I'm not particularly good at it. I didn't even try. You win the Pendant of Courage. Take it to Sahasrara. 2 pendants remain. Oh, you got the Pendant of Courage. Now I will tell you more of the legend. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the Hylian royalty. These knights of Hyrule were guardians of the Pendant of Courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the Great War against evil that took place when the 7 sages created their seal. Among the descendants of the knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. Fox, I believe you. Fox, I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants and carry this with you. This is a treasure passed down by the families of the sages. I want you to have it. He gives you the Pegasus boots. Now you can execute a devastating dash attack. A helpful item is hidden in the cave on the east side of Lake Hylia. Get it. I don't remember the original translation tells you about that. That's where you find the ice rod. Oh. I've forgotten about this change. This hack lets me change directions while running. That threw me off when he just stopped. Pretty handy though. So when I'm done with the south and east side of the lake, I should have the rupees for... Actually, I don't think I can get to Zora until after the Desert Palace. I keep thinking in randomizer terms. There's a way to get up there early that I can't do in this version. I have to get used to all the stuff that's not in the base version of the game. Alright. Take some rupees, but don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep it between us, okay? And now I'm actually in more danger of having max rupees and wasting them, picking more up. You found the ice rod. Its chill magic blasts the air, but watch your magic meter. You can also dash between screens, which is probably what's throwing me off the most about this change. You found the Book of Medora. You can use it to read the ancient language of Hylians. Yeah, I'm going to be bonking a lot because of this. Or it doesn't keep running up the stairs. Aha, it is the Book of Medora. With it, you can read the language of the Hylian people. I think this is supposed to have been changed in this hack for some reason. Like the hieroglyphs you see when you read stuff without the book. To open the way forward, make your wish here, and it will be granted. I just realized I only have 2 hearts. Oh, I don't have a key yet. Another force of habit from playing randomizers a bunch. I don't really have a whole lot more to say at this point. And there's not a lot of text that needs read. can't remember offhand any more changes that the pack does, that the desensoring stuff. You got the power glove. You can feel strength in both hands. You can pick up and carry stones now. Okay, just stop running there. That was close. And this dungeon is so much quicker than the first one. Not just because of the boots, but I mean mostly because of the boots. Ow. Oh, I'm gonna take damage. I can see the future. I'm not particularly good at killing these guys with the ice rod, but I'll give it a try. Yeah, they're 2 hits each with the ice rod and fire rod, although normally you wouldn't have the fire rod on them. Except, of course, in the randomizer. Or in the refight. Not doing a good job of avoiding those rocks. Even after killing him, I get hit by one. You won the Pendant of Wisdom. Your goal of finding 3 pendants is in sight. Go for the last one. So now I can go back into the Sanctuary dungeon and get in this back here. Actually, I am not going to do that because I remember that there's rupees in there and I'm almost at max. So I'm going to go get flippers before I do that. It's either a 100 or a 300, and either way that's... Well, the 100 wouldn't be a waste, I suppose, but that's not really the point. And also, while I am over here... the smell of rotten fruit. If you give me that mushroom, I can finish my brew. Hee hee. Hee hee, thank you, young man. Come back to the shop later for something good. Hee hee. Now it's later. Hee hee, thank you, young man. Oh, that's not different. I knew it's inside, but I didn't know if she would... This is magic powder. Try sprinkling it on enemies and many other things. He. Thank you. This is the medicine of life and magic. You can recover both. Actually, while I'm here, I always forget about this. Talk to this person, they heal you. Red is the medicine of life, green is the medicine of magic, blue renews both life and magic. Here, taste a sample of the red potion. Hee hee. And those crabs hurt. I think it's the only light world enemy that can do 2 hearts of damage. Or at least on the overworld. Sure, that's a great sound to listen to. Wahaha, what do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask me? I want the flippers. Wahaha, but I don't just give flippers away for free. I sell them for 500 rupees a pair. What do you do? Pay 500 rupees. Wahaha, 1 pair of flippers coming up. I will give you a free bonus with your purchase. I will let you use the magic waterways of the sea folk, which link lakes and rivers. When you see a whirlpool, dive into it. You never know where you'll surface. Wahaha. You bought Zora's slippers. With these, you should be able to swim even in deep water. And another thing I noticed that I haven't done yet when I was trying this out is you can slash pots like you can in the Game Boy Advance version. Although I think you need the Master Sword in that version to do it. Mysterious Pawn, won't you throw something in? What will you do? Throw an item. Boomerang. Hello there, did you drop this? Yes. I like an honest person. I will give you something better in return. You got the magical boomerang. You can throw this faster and farther than your old one. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Just mashing through the dialogue. I'll give this back to you, then don't drop it again. That's what I wanted. Yes, I dropped it. I like an honest person. I will give you something better in return. Your shield is improved. Now you can defend yourself against fireballs. You can also buy that, but this is obviously better because it's free. I wasn't intending to show that off. I was just debating if I wanted to save and quit. And I waited too long to skip the opening. Now, we will go back into the Sanctuary Dungeon. Yep, see I can flash the pots. Yeah, 300 rupees, so that would have been a waste. And it looks like the new max bombs is 20 in this hack. I don't know why they changed that. I'm pretty sure I'm not misremembering that. I'm pretty sure it was 10 and 30 for the starting amounts. They changed that, but still didn't give the 4-digit rupee counter. I don't know why that stops me in this version, because it doesn't in the original. I'm sure it has something to do with being able to dash around like this, but it's also throwing me off, like everything else. Just walk right into a bat. I don't know who you are, but if you are going to go up the mountain, will you take me with you? I lost my lamp, so... watch your step. There are holes in the ground. Could you turn right here? Young man, are you also going to the mountain to look for the golden power? Just ahead is a mountain full of monsters. Many people have vanished in this mountain while looking for the golden power. I don't want to steer you wrong, but so please don't get too involved in such a mad quest. We have the old man. We run super slow. Turn right here. You know, I have a granddaughter who is your age. The king took her to the castle and she never returned. Kidnapping those maidens must be part of the priest's plot. I'm sure he is trying to somehow use the power of the descendants of the sages. It's raining cabbages. The missing maidens are still alive somewhere. I believe that a hero will rescue them. I wait for that day. These are dangerous times. I talk too much. Anyway, thank you for your kindness to an old man like me. I wanted to give you this. If you wander into a magical transporter, gaze into this mirror. He gave you the magic mirror. This mirror is blue, clear, and beautiful. You feel like it is going to absorb you into another world. The priest has deceived the king, and now he is trying to open the way to the dark world. To complete your quest, you will need the moon pearl, which is in the tower on top of the mountain. All I can do for you now is to comfort your weariness. Come back here anytime. At least I can still run up this. And completely botch my turn. Alright, so this playthrough is going to be full of bonks, as I hit every wall possible. You caught a fairy, what will you do? Keep it in a bottle. Oh, and they laid out the bottles in this menu instead of having them all occupy a single spot. I turned and still bombed. I'm going to avoid them. If you run into them, they have a long conversation with you. And a hidden use of the mirror. It sends you back to the start of a dungeon. I'm already getting enough items that it's... Unless it's something close by to what I have currently equipped, it's not too much faster to just open the menu and select it myself. Now I can just sit here and wait for this to finish. I have iframes because I'm standing on those posts. They're breaking because they're hitting the posts. I just walked right into him a couple times. Completely missed that one. There we go. So I still turned there and continued to move and bounce off the wall right into the hole. I'm good at video games. Some of these pots... Wait, what am I doing? I can just slash them. I was gonna say some of those pots have hearts. You found the moon pearl. This protects the hero from the changing effects of the golden power. Line this up. I did it. This is going to be a fun boss. I'm not particularly good at this thing. I'm trying to hit it with spins because that does double damage. It's also not supposed to be able to knock me off if I'm holding my sword out. But it still can sometimes. Do not want to fall down the middle. That drops me down like 3 floors. Now he's down to his last hit. That's why he's moving faster. You won the Pendant of Power. With this, you have collected all 3 pendants. Go now to the Lost Woods to get the Master Sword. I'll read this because no one ever does. The hero's triumph on Cataclysm's eve wins 3 symbols of virtue. The Master Sword he will then retrieve, keeping the knight's line true. Suddenly, Sahasrara contacts you telepathically. Fox, it is extraordinary that you won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat. With this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the priest's evil powers. The destiny of this land is in your hands. Please, Fox. Fox, help. The soldiers are coming to the sanctuary. Aye! And the mist in the forest is now missing. See what's happening in the sanctuary. Fox, you are a second too late. I have failed. Zelda. The soldiers have abducted her. They have taken her to the castle. You must find her before the priest works his magic. Please, you are our only hope. You will rarely come this way either. But it's from where I was at, it's a lot quicker to the castle. If you don't have the Master Sword when you slash that, it'll electrocute you. Actually, before I get too far in here, I need to run to the restroom. So I will be right back in a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. Well, that could be abused a lot. Ow. Stuck up on me. That one was entirely my fault. Just walk right into the bats. Not doing well on the guards either. Ah, Fox, I have been waiting for you. He he he. I was hoping I could make Zelda vanish in front of your eyes. Behold, the last moment of Princess Zelda. Ho ho ho, with this the seal of the 7 stages is at last broken. It is now only a matter of time before evil power covers this land. After all, the legendary hero cannot defeat us, the tribe of evil, when we are armed with the golden power. Ho ho ho, now I must go. Oh, so you mean to say you would like to be totally destroyed? Well, I can make your wish come true. So for like the one person out there that doesn't know, I can only knock back the balls, the flashing balls that he shoots. The blue ones shoot out into those blue fireballs. Like that. He shoots out 3, I believe. And then he does those lightning attack from up here. And if I attack him myself, I get electrocuted. Well met, like the true hero that you are, but I am not ready to admit defeat yet. I will draw you into the Dark World. Fox, it is I, Sir Hospital. I'm communicating to you across the void through telepathy. The place where you now stand was the Sacred Realm, but evil power turned it into the Dark World. The priest has broken the sage's seal and opened a gate to link the worlds at Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the Light World, you must win back the golden power. You must also rescue the 7 maidens who Aghanim sent to the Dark World. As members of the bloodline of the 7 sages, they have power that will surely help you. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Dark Palace should be your first goal in this world. Fox, I can rely on only you. Please make this old man's wishes come true. I beg you. Yeah, you only get the first dungeon shown to you. You can't actually reach any of the others anyway, so... If I wanted to, I could get the item out of the first dungeon and then go to others. That's a tremendous waste of time. If I get that far into a dungeon, I might as well finish it. I can't cut the signs. I think I can go up to the... up here? Yeah. As long as it's not a dark stone, I can get up there. I'm going to do this first because it's way out of the way. And I do need to do it. I don't remember how I knew to do this as a kid. If it's just messing around, or if there's someone somewhere that mentions it. I think some NPC mentions this, because this is not that cryptic of a game. Was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap? I will give this to you if you go away. This is the Quake Medallion. Its magic causes the ground to shake and defeats nearby enemies. Watch your magic meter. It also basically acts like magic powder to every enemy on screen. I think it also affects some that magic powder doesn't affect. I will not be using it most of the time. There is one dungeon I need to open with it, and that's probably going to be it. I speak good. None of the medallions are particularly useful outside of the one time you actually have to use them. That's not entirely true, really. I will be using one on a boss, just because it saves magic. But otherwise, actually that one isn't used at any other point in the game. It's not required for anything else. It's actually not even required for that, so it's weird. For a second there I couldn't go up. I thought that they changed that for some reason. I'm Kiki, the monkey. Kiki. I love rupees more than anything. Can you spare spare me 10 rupees? What will you do? Give him 10 rupees. Kiki, Kiki. Good choice. I will accompany you for a while. Kiki, Kiki. Kiki, if you give me 100 rupees, I will open the entrance for you. Kiki. What will you do? Ask him to open it. Kiki, good choice. Then I get 100 of your rupees. Kiki. That is really hard for me to say for some reason. Oh, I can even run into it. That's super handy. Well, not as handy as I... It's handy, is all I'll say. And now I'm going to remember how annoying this dungeon is vanilla. Because doing this in a randomizer, chances of having a different equipment is greater, so I can skip some things. That was me failing. Just play it safe and kill him with a... I guess that's still technically a pot. I'm not going to go into that room to the south. It is a one-way. It locks you in when you go in and forces you to go on. And if you're thinking that wastes a key, there's a key inside. So it's still a waste of time because I mean it costs a key to get a key, so I'm not doing it. I'm probably going to be wasting a lot more bombs and rupees from opening chests like that last one. I'm dumb. I have not gotten the big key yet. Oh, for a second I thought I was missing a key, but I haven't used the key yet. Now I have the big key. So only part of that was a waste of time. That's all I needed to do. I didn't have to mess with them. I could have just dashed up and gone right through the blocks. If it's just here, you think I would remember the layout. You get the magic hammer, you can drive the wooden stakes down into the ground. You can use it to pound on other things too. Ow. 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 Oh boy, the map. I really needed that. Nope. I tried to stop and it wouldn't stop. Like I said, it's probably going to be more beneficial to open the menu now that I got more items. I don't remember what position I want that switch to be in. I think this is fine. Actually, it may not matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm still thinking of things in terms of the randomizer. And a lot of the stuff doesn't matter. I actually did not need to get that key that was on that ledge, because I still had one somewhere else. Now I'm confused, because I'm pretty sure that there was supposed to be a key in that trap room. No, I have a bad memory for games I've played dozens of times. So don't mind me, I'm just rambling on about things I don't know anything about. So a couple things I learned watching speedruns and randomizers is you can break this guy's mask off with bombs, and I had no idea about that as a kid. And another thing, you see me, I have my sword out, that increases the range of the hammer. It only really applies facing up. So basically the size of the sword. It's not by much, but it makes a difference. Fox, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. This world used to be the sacred realm where the Triforce was hidden. And because Ganon, the boss of thieves, wished it, the world was transformed. I'm sure he's intending to conquer even our light world after building his power here. He is trying to open a large gate between worlds near the castle using our powers. But the gate is not open completely yet. If we 7 maidens come together, we can break the barrier around Ganon's hiding place. I will tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon. I will return to my original form at that time. Do you understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce. don't know what's going on now. Because everything should be back to normal after... I'm still dropping a bunch of frames. So what I'm going to do is, once again, reset my connection to Twitch.